Do you want to stay up to date with the messiest drama on the internet? Or what about those crazy viral challenges? Then be sure to tune in to TMZ Verified, the podcast. I'm Wild.
I'm Steph.
And each week we're either breaking down the spicy viral stories or we're hanging out with the most popular influencers around. Tana Mojo is in the building.
I don't even know if they're hating. They're probably just telling the truth, but we love the haters too.
Sophia Franklin.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk, but let's be real with each other, you know?
Bryce Hall is here, y'all. Make some noise, people.
I'm single, by the way.
Right.
So if you like viral drama, influencer culture, and just overall hot messiness, check out new episodes of TMZ Verified every Thursday right here on Spotify.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, so I'm pretty sure if you guys follow Kanye West, and then you know that I don't know, because I guess I seen it, but I didn't see it from one of his accounts or anything, but I don't follow him on Instagram. I have checked his profile, but it's music websites that I follow where they were talking on this. But regardless, if you follow Kanye, then you might have seen how he is releasing his sequel to his last album, Donda, but he's releasing it on this this music player that costs $200, and I'm like, bro, why do you see? Here's the thing, because and that's what I'm more so be talking about in this episode, is because I don't get, why would you assume that people have $200? It's people have $200 to spend on your shoes. People might have $200 to spend on your clothes. $200 for an album? For a music player and an album? Bro, when in music history has an artist ever charged their fans $200 to listen to an album, bruh? You can go and get, how much does, hold on for a second, I just need to see price for all of Star Wars movies. Let's see if they have a bundle thing. The complete Star Wars, the complete movie series, you could go and get that on DVD at Walmart for $72. And then they got the Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga complete box set, region free, $86. Star Wars, the Saga, the Skywalker Saga digital copy, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray only at Best Buy, $249. And then Blu-ray 2019, $79 on Amazon. So I'm saying that makes sense, because you're getting I thought it was going to be more, because I'm you're getting multiple movies. And that's the thing where I know people are oh, it's a budget thing. He's doing it because of how much of the budget it costs, for that. And then him doing these concerts and stuff. And I'm bro, what? Okay, first, hold on for a second. First, Star Wars movie budget, $115 million. And you mean and this was back in the first Star Wars movie released in 1977. That's when that movie had that's when the first film was released. So you're back in that day, I would imagine $115 million. That's probably today, probably $200 to $500 million. It's definitely done went up in prices, for budget movies like that. Well, I don't know. Let's see what the last Star Wars movie, the last Jedi, was it the Last Jedi? No, it wasn't the last. The Rise of the, it was the Rise of the Skywalker. I'm all fam, I don't be following the movies that much, but okay, so I was in that park range. So the budget for this one that just recently came out, or the last one to come out back in 2019, it was $275 million. You mean to tell me, my thing is this, I understand, the albums were, or his albums were released during the pandemic and stuff, but that still doesn't give it a reason. It's not like how it is with a movie. You know, I could understand a movie maybe doing something like that because it's released during the pandemic. You know, you got where we ain't gotta like travel out our way to go listen to an album. You know, like versus a movie. Yes, we gotta travel out our way if we want to go watch a movie when it's very first coming out and it's not coming out on TV or no streaming platform. Yes, we gotta go to a movie theaters. There ain't no such thing as no music theater. Well, I mean, there is a music theater, but like not to go there to go listen to Kanye's new album or to go and listen to any other musician out there. I mean, yeah, that's what you call a concert, you know, but like, if you want to listen to that album right then and there, you can very well do that with your phone, your Xbox, PlayStation, computer, any device out there. Why would you assume? And I'm like, bro, is it only going to have your music? So here's the crazy thing about it. So he releases this music player. And you would think like, you know, okay, like the album is already going to be on there. The album wasn't even available yet. That's the part that trips me out. You have people spending $200, right, for this music player, and then when he start releasing music, he only released the first 4 songs off of the album. Nah, bro. Nah, I don't support that. I do not support that. You know, people know me. People know that I'm a person for the people. So when it comes to my videos, when it comes to my music, when it comes to my streams, when it comes to my podcast episodes, anything that I'm putting extreme amount of times for, I mean, there's the one video where I spent a whole week working on that video. It was this Rockstar Editor video called Revenge. It was this like short film that I did. And I wanted to make sure it was perfect. I wanted to make sure it was like, you know, there were still things I would have done and changed and all this other stuff. I should, like, you know, overall redo it and things. But anyways, but no, like that was like the one video where it took me the longest to make. It took me a week to make that video. I was not going to be like, oh, my fans, if you want to watch this, you guys got to go subscribe to my Patreon and pay me like $5, $10 or however much money and stuff for a video. When they very well, my thing is this, like, and this is just, you know, the Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. This is him speaking right now. I can very well go out, get Grand Theft Auto 5, like speaking like outside of myself. Like, let's say if I were to do some shady, crazy stuff like that, right? Charge people to watch this Rockstar Editor video. And I mean, people do that already, but anyways, I would rather go out, get me my console, get Grand Theft Auto 5, all right, when they're on sale, because you know I'm still in Julius mode. Get that stuff while it's on sale. Go out, spend the same amount of time working on my own video than to spend the minimum. Let's say the minimum is like $1. If I was charging people $1, I would rather go out of my way than to give you that $1, because that's petty money. That's the amount that you charge people. You just trying to be petty. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. But that's why I'm like with Kanye, I'm like, bro, that just doesn't even make any sense. You literally have given out, I mean, you haven't given out your albums for free. Obviously, you charge for them, or it's like people get to listen to them and, you know, make the money through streaming services and stuff. But I'm like, what was wrong with that? And then he lost out on this deal with Apple. So I'm like, bro, that just doesn't even make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, bro, there was nothing wrong with releasing the album on a platform. Like, doing stuff like that, fans ain't gonna trust you now when it comes to, like, purchasing your products. Because they're gonna be like, bro, like, you out here charging that much for a music pro? I'm like, how much? Let me just see how much the first iPod cost. First iPod price. $399. So it was a tad bit more expensive, but at least you get to add whatever music you want to add. It wasn't like you got to add only music that was underneath the Apple record label. Does Apple have a record label? It wouldn't surprise me if Apple did have a record label. I mean, it would make sense and stuff. But anyways, dang, that came out back in 2001. Dang, that's crazy. Dang, they were charging that much for how much is the Xbox Series X? Or it's Xbox Series S price. I'm for certain that thing costs $299. Dang. So you mean to tell me that Xbox Series S cost less than the iPhone or an iPod Touch? The iPod Touch or iPod had just cost $399 and the Xbox Series S cost $299. That is crazy. That is honestly insane. Like, that's wow. That is wild. But I'm saying, like, you can go out and get you for $200. And how much is this Kanye music player? The Kanye West Donda. People are giving it bad reviews, bro. They already selling it on StockX. I ain't buying it, but stem player, customize any song. What they mean by that? Add to cart. How much does it cost? $200 for it, bruh. And somebody really charging $220 for this on StockX. That's crazy. Everybody, I swear, goes to StockX and try to be selling stuff. 12-month trade range, $140 to $501. All-time trade range, $239, $292. I'm like, nah, bruh. If I can't listen to it off of my phone, I'm like, does this thing even have like does this thing even have like a thing where it's like Bluetooth or something? Like, it doesn't even it look like there's like the headphone things on it, but that's just, I don't like that info. Stem player, so they stem player customize any song, ships with Donda, split any song into stems, features, control, vocals, drums, bass, and samples, isolate parts, add effects, 4 channels, lossless audio mixing, real-time loop and speed control, tactile effects, save, playback, download, mixes, update content, and software. Spec. So it does have Bluetooth. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Soft skin, haptics, 4-touch sensitivity light sliders, 97 dB speakers, 3.5 millimeter jack, USB-C power, USB-C power and data, anti-static coding, 8 gigabyte storage, supports like a bunch of music files and stuff. So I didn't know that you can like customize the music on there, I guess, but like, bro, it's like, now that I see that, now I'm like, but you can't just release the album, you know, like by itself, like with your own audio mixing, and then like if you want to like mix the audio yourself, then like, okay, you can do that, but like, bro, that's why you do like a partnership deal with like FL Studios, or you like, or some music program, like you have it where there's like people not having to just, you know, they just have that for that reason and stuff, and then they, you know, like, nah, man, come out with an app, you know, where you can do that stuff. But like, it, to me, I'm like, that stuff, I just feel like you're charging your fans $200 for some stuff that they can easily do at the comfort of their own home. Like, you're forgetting that if a person is a music producer, they very well can find some sort of way to get the vocals of a song, okay, mix it, you know, themselves to where it's, you know, because I've done that myself. I've done it where I've like, you know, have taken the vocals from a song and then mixed it into my own song and stuff. But I'm like, you know, that's how I do it. You know, I do it in a cheap fashion, but I get the job done. But to charge my, like, you know, fans $200 for some stuff like that, I'm like, bro, we didn't ask for that. We just only wanted the album. We wanted the music. And then you're forgetting there's like people that's, you know, still struggling from this pandemic. You know, and it's like, you thinking that like a Kanye West fan that, you know, let's say, okay, let's just say, like, let's say there's a Kanye West fan out there where they lost their job during the pandemic. Okay, so let's say they're now living with family, you know, and then let's throw, you know what, let's throw in a twist in there. You know, let's say they got 2 kids. So they're working because the only job they can find is a part-time job. So they're not really making a whole lot. They're only making enough to take care of themselves, take care of their kids. But of course, they got to make sure that their kids is taken care of first. So they really have like very little money for themselves. Do you think that fan, okay, and then what's getting them through the day? What has them like pumped up and full of energy? Kanye West music. Do you think a Kanye West fan is going to support you and they're like, oh man, I'm waiting for the Donda 1 was so good, and I love that album. It was like one of the best Kanye West albums, and then he's coming out with a Donda 2 just to find out you need to now save up for however much time you need to save up to get this Donda 2 stem player. That's not cool, man. Like, that's not cool at all. You know, like, that's some stuff where I'm like, bro, like, I don't really want to say it, but that kind of comes off as like you're scamming the fans. Nah, bro, like, that's not cool, bro. Like, I understand you doing these concert shows and all this other stuff, but I'm like, bro, in situations like this, the fans come first. Ask what the fans want. If we wanted this stem player, we would have asked for this stem player. If we would have wanted just the album posted like on Spotify, Apple Music, and all this other crap, okay then, that's what we want. But it's like you doing stuff like that, and it's, you ain't even giving us nah, bro, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. I don't support that. So that's just my own personal opinion about it. Would I ever do some stuff like that? No. I'm like, my fans, whatever music I release, I'm like, that's going to be the music that I'm releasing. If you have 99 cents to purchase it in iTunes, or if you have Spotify or Apple Music or any other streaming service, that's how you're going to listen to my music, okay? You're going to pay what you already been paying, but you're gonna listen to my music. And then the crazy thing about it is, like, I post my music for free on YouTube, so you very well, if you want to just listen to my music on YouTube without having to pay a price, fam, you could just go into my YouTube channel and listen to my music. All right, so yeah, it's crazy, when people do stuff like that. I'm like, that's not cool, man. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 40 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page or however it's set up on Facebook, TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.